Okay, so this is chibistarlyte, and once again I'm trying to test out my webcam to see if it will actually cooperate with me this time. So I thought, just out of pure boredom, I'm going to do a voice mem that I found on deviantART. Even though you kind of have my face with my voice, that's okay, because I kind of have a really lame voice that sounds really, really terrible if you can't see me talking with it, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so on to this voice mem. First question, what's your name? Um, my name is Allie. You can call me Allie. You can call me chibistarlyte, which I prefer. That's how I'm known on the internet. How old are you? I am 19. I just turned 19 in March. Um, yeah, it's not that exciting, really. Where are you from? I am from a small kind of place no one knows about called Warren, Ohio. It's about an hour away from Cleveland and about an hour away from Pittsburgh too. So I actually, when I was in elementary school, kindergarten, half of first grade, my school was right on the border of Ohio and Pennsylvania. And if you cross the street, if you left my school and crossed the street, you'd be in Pennsylvania. So that was interesting. Oh, no, I'm not currently living in Ohio, but I'm not going to tell you where I'm living because you YouTube creepers are creepy. What's the time? Uh, my my computer clock says it's 22:08, which military time is that's 10:08 p.m. I prefer military time just because it's easier when speaking in French and German, which I speak. Is it cold where you are? No, it's not cold, but I'm cold anyway, because I'm always cold. I mean, I even have my red blanket up here with me. So, I'm in a hoodie and all that fun stuff, because I'm always cold. I'm just like my grandmother. My grandmother was always cold, and so am I. And, it's been kind of rainy today, which is nice. I love the rain. So, that was nice. What are you wearing? Well, I'm wearing a Volcom sweater, hoodie, not really a hoodie because it doesn't have a hood. I have on my band camp shirt from 2006 when I was in marching band. Our show was called Storm. It was pretty epic, except our flags were retarded. Yeah, I wasn't color guard. I wasn't part of the actual, like, I was in marching band, but I didn't play an instrument. I was in the guard, spinning flags and rifles and all that fun crap. So anyway, yeah, this is my Bandcamp t-shirt from 2006. I'm also wearing my black corduroy work pants because I'm lazy and didn't feel like changing out of my work pants. And I have these awesome pink and orange and purple and green and other striped socks because I love fun socks. And my other foot sock has a hole in it. Big hole. I have holes in all my socks. Anyway, what was the last thing you listened to? The last thing I listened to, uh, it was some random song on my iPod in my car. I don't remember what it was. But oh yes, it was You in Your Hand by Pink. That was a good song. I was singing it on my way home from work. Very nice. What was the last thing you ate? Oh, the last thing I ate was sesame chicken and white rice and broccoli. That was freaking good. I love it. It was very yummy. And it was nice because I hadn't eaten in about 6 hours because that was after I got off of work and my mom and I went to dinner. So that was nice. The last thing I watched on TV, um, yeah, the last time I watched TV was actually yesterday before I went to work. I watched Ninja Warrior on G4. That was pretty epic because that show is so entertaining. Um, what's my favorite TV show? That's such a hard question for me to answer because I don't really have a favorite. I have lots of favorites. Um, lately I've been watching a lot of Avatar. I The series is over now, but they still show it on Nicktoons Network. I watch Nicktoons Network pretty much all the time when I actually do watch TV. Um, America's Next Top Model, definitely. I've been watching a lot, so that's another one of my favorites. Yeah, it's kind of hard because I don't really watch TV a lot anymore. I've been busy with school, and now that school's out, and just tons of work and other stuff that doesn't involve TV. Um, Quick, find a book or something with text on it. I'll be right back. Okay, I have my Final Fantasy X guidebook. Yes, because I'm a retard and can never get through those stupid temples, and Seymour keeps raping me. Flip to a random page. Getting the party going again. I have to read part of this. Alright. The next morning, Titus emerges well rested from the inn. Go back inside and collect the switch hitter from the treasure chest, which you can now access. Speak to the party gathered outside the temple. Head inside. Yuna is resting in the small chamber to the left of the main stairs. Speak to the person near her to wake her. I remember this place and I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Yeah, I'm done with that now. The last movie I saw, well, in theaters, the last movie I saw was Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian, and one sec. And it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't like fantastic. I thought it was okay. It was definitely a lot different than the first one. It wasn't what I expected from like when I saw the previews. Like I don't, I didn't really expect the movie to be the way it was. I really liked the villain, Kamen Ra or whatever his name was. Yeah, he was funny because he spoke with a lisp because he's Hank Azaria and he's like a master of voices. Love the guy. Um, and last question of this voice mem here, do you think you have an accent? That's kind of hard because with some words I pronounce them differently. Um, I know when I go back home to Ohio, I I tend to fall into like a southern drawl, sort of, because a lot of my family they come from like West Virginia and stuff like that, so they kind of sound like more southern. So I kind of fall into that, and then I start saying y'all and all that stuff. Never say ain't. I am against ain't because I am a grammar Nazi. Um, I don't know, but words like candy or about, I can't say like normally. Like my sister makes fun of me for it all the time. Like especially when I try to say anise, like from Tales of the Abyss, she tries to get me to say it a different way, and I say anise, and she gets on my case about it because that's how I say candy, because I can't say uh, candy because that just sounds gross to me. So I can't say that. I have to say candy or about or out or something. I can't say like about. I don't know. So I don't know if you'd really call it an accent, but whatever. I don't know. So this is yeah, this is pretty much the end of the video. I'm really hoping that my webcam doesn't cut it off like it has been for the last 5 videos that I've made. So I'm gonna sit here for about 10 seconds and see if it works.